Oftentimes we think or believe that age and maturity are one and the same, when age and maturity have nothing to do with one another. As a matter of fact, you can have a young, wise or wise woman and have an old fool at the same time. You see, I marvel at older dudes, and this is for my older soldiers, my older dudes, and we ought to know better and do better. I marvel at how we are schooling our young men on how to become more lawless, more delinquent, and more reckless in these streets. And we sit back and act like it's funny to see these young guys go out there perpetuating our old sins and our old behavior through their own lives, showing them that they have no sense of responsibility or self-accountability, when in actuality, they ought to be responsible and we ought to show them the way. Now, I know that you may have a lot of young cats out here. They're not trying to hear you. They're still going to do it their way, and they have to answer by whatever consequences to get them back on track. But there are many guys that are out there, younger dudes, that's looking for a father figure that ain't about that talk, my dude, but about that walk. You see, I'm getting tired of going to funerals. I'm getting tired of seeing my young brothers locked up. I'm getting tired of seeing us break hearts out here in the streets. My dudes, we ought to have enough experience in these streets to understand that these streets are still undefeated. And no matter how smart and savvy that you think that you are in these streets, the streets will always win. And we ought to get tired of the streets. If you 40, 45 years old, 50 plus, and you still running out here in the streets, you still trying to shoot your shot at married women, you still trying to get into every single skirt and panties, and you haven't done nothing with your life except for live a life of recklessness, my dude, you need to grow up. Brother, we got to do better. It's time, man, for us to put away the childish games